All right, good day, viewers. My name is Juliet Okoro. You're welcome to iBAV, and today we're going to be considering school. School has been a blessing to humanity, but I have an issue. A friend of mine did computer science, and the day that he was supposed to do his convocation, he went to the convocation square. And everybody was dancing, celebrating. And I saw him so quiet, moody, and calm. So as a concerned friend, I went to him. I was like, brother, what's up? What's happening? He said, now I know I don't know anything. What he was saying is, I just realized that I didn't know anything. That's a graduate. So I was like, calm down. What do you mean? And he said, can you imagine that I did computer science, BSc, and then I can't program, I can't write a code, I can't design a website, I can't do a video editing, I can't do sound editing, I can't do graphics. The best I can do with my PC is just to watch a movie, play songs, and at most write my name using Microsoft Word. He said, it is just now I realized that I didn't know anything. That gave me concern about school. So we just want to see how we can do justice to this school stuff. Let's see how we can spice up school system in this part of the world. And to take us into deeper light, we have in the studio with us our very own Juliet Okoro. It's nice having you.
Thank you.
Juliet.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, what do you think about school? What do you think about school?
Thank you very much for the question. School is a blessing to humanity.
Wow.
Yes, it's a blessing. I thank God for school. I thank God for school because they have actually opened up our minds. But now the problem here is this. Many persons don't understand the reason why they go into school. That's when the purpose of a thing is not known. Abuse is inevitable. They don't understand why they go into school, so they tend to abuse it. Now, the essence of going into school is to be educated. That is the major essence, to be educated in whatever area of your discipline. Now, we just go there, forgetting the essence of going there. At the end of the day, we just say, okay, let me just get the certificate. The thing is hard and all that. We tend to blame lecturers that the lecturers did and all that. Now we don't even take responsibility that, okay, maybe the fault is coming from me. Let me try. The essence of coming here, let me try and make sure that I'm grounded in this area of my discipline. But last, people were like, let me get the certificate. That's why you see most graduates coming out from school at the end of the day, nothing to show for. Absolutely nothing to show for. And it is really a concern.
Okay. So are you saying that there is a progression in school? That school alone is not enough. There is something we must add to it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like I said, the reason for going into school, the essence, is to be educated. But the education mentality has left our schooling system.
Okay.
Because if we know that is the essence of going into school, we will sometimes, you won't tell yourself that I want to know more. After leaving this particular semester, maybe you know that you're not grounded in the last semester. You will go back and look at the textbook of that last semester.
Wow.
And be grounded. But how many of us do those things? Like, let me just get the TGP and the favor market or the labor market awaits me.
Okay. Wow. All right. Now, I think from what you said, school is not enough.
Yes.
So we must add the spice of education to our schooling.
Yes.
So when we get to school, we must get educated.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. So how do we get educated while we are in school? Because of course, it's obvious that they are not the same. So first of all, is it possible to get educated while in school that is beyond your course and your curriculum on campus? Then secondly, what are the practical steps we could take to get educated even while we are yet in school?
Yes, it's very possible to get educated while you're in school.
Okay.
Now, most of the time, to streamline our education to what we are being taught, we tend to say, the lecturer didn't teach me enough. But now, thank God for social media. Thank God for the internet. It is a platform where you can see videos concerning a particular thing.
Wow.
Maybe there are some working principle of a particular machine. Like me, I study electrical engineering. Now, if you need to know how this machine works, you go to the internet, look at videos, and you see the operations. Then you get the light of how it works. Now, aside that, you can, for example, you want to, there's all the holiday times, holiday periods.
Okay.
I study electrical engineering. Now, I know that it's not enough what I'm getting.
Okay.
And I know that I want to be educated in this area of my discipline.
Okay.
Now, during my holiday periods, I can go and identify with a roadside electrician.
Okay.
From there, I start learning how to do electrical installation and wiring. Now, I know the theoretical aspect on extent. Wow. Now, mixing it with the practical, it makes me a pro in that field.
Okay, please, I will come back to your questions. You got me fascinated when you say you studied electrical electronics. Yeah. Yes. Now, you made mention of the online platform, engaging YouTube videos and all of that in acquiring the education part of your course.
Yes.
That is going beyond what your course and curriculum entails while you are still in the four walls of your campus. Yes. Then secondly, you also talked about going to learn from the roadside and every other informal means where we can, that is beyond our course and curriculum on campus. You said you did electrical electronics.
Yes.
And from the best of my knowledge, electrical electronics is all about wiring, installations. Can you do wiring? Let's be practical. Can you do wiring?
Thank you. Anyway, electrical electronics engineering is in threefold. We have electrical installation, that's electrical power and machine. We have instrumentation and control, and we have electronics and telecommunication. Now, during my HND, I branched to instrumentation and control. But during my ND, that was when I learned electrical wiring, because I want a balance. Because this is a normal thing that your mom can call you that, Juliet, you said you read electrical wiring that time, my bulb is bad, please fix it. Do you understand? So I should be able to fix it. So electrical, I'm going to learn from the roadside actually gave me an edge.
Wow.
Yes, it gave me an edge.
You practically went to the roadside?
I practically went to the roadside.
What time do you have to do that?
During my holiday period.
Okay.
During my holiday period, I didn't put, when you're learning something, you don't put money first.
Okay. Because
you want to be educated, like I said. So you want to do everything possible. So that when someone walk up to you like, you studied wiring, sometimes they just want to test you. Help me fix this sockets. The little thing, you just flop.
Okay.
And they'll start saying, you went through school and all those things. So for those things, I'm like, I understood the essence of schooling and the essence of being educated while in school. Because most of us, we go through school, but we are not educated. That is the fact. So that was why I actually took the bold step to do those things.
Wow. So if we actually have a contract of wiring, you can practically get that done?
Yes, I can practically do that.
Beautiful. Okay, we are going to be going on a break shortly, but before we do that, I just have one question so that we can come back and then take that further. I believe that the school community have a lot of helps. You can become anything on campus, practically anything, because there is somebody that knows what you want to know. So is it possible also to acquire education by leveraging on the knowledge of either a coursemate or somebody in your faculty, or maybe somebody who has the practical knowledge of what you are studying? Is it possible to leverage on some other students for such knowledge?
Of course. Iron sharpened iron.
Okay.
One person can't do it alone. That's the truth. You need somebody. It's possible. There's some persons that actually understand the schooling system better than you.
Okay.
So now the ability for you to, when you get to school, identify those persons. Identify your friends, those persons that can take you to that place where you're going to. Okay. You may have a vision, but you may not know how to do it. But now there are people that have similar visions. Identify those persons. Now I had a friend, he was into programming. and electronics and telecommunications.
Okay.
I met him. I want to know how to sew that. I want to know how to do this. I want to know how to do that. Now, he had to teach me one or two things. So now this person was also in my school. So it's possible to get educated while in school.
Wow, beautiful. I think we're going to be going on the break now. And trust me, this series is one series you wouldn't want to miss any part of. Welcome back. All right, there's Juliet. We need to know your final take on this. A lot of students feel that the school is cheating them.
Okay.
The school is overburdening them with so much information that are not practical. So to that end, they don't want to go to school.
Okay.
They don't want to hear classroom. They don't want to see a lecturer because they feel that they are missing out in being educated. That means that is to be impacted now with the knowledge, not information that are not practical. So how can we strike the balance? First, do you think it's the fault of the school? Then secondly, how can the student put the balance? Let's balance this whole thing. How can we strike the balance while we are in school? Then is it totally the fault of the school system?
Thank you. Now, whether school or any organization, there will always be lapses.
Okay.
But the most important thing is, how do you cover those lapses? One thing I get to understand is this. The school system has its own limitations.
Okay.
Yes. And you yourself, you try to what? Try and see how you can cover from your angle and try to, since you're already there, how to pass through it without pointing out those limitations. Because the problem is this, we tend to like, the school is not, they don't have good lectures that are equipped, they don't have facilities, they don't have this, they don't have that. Fine, okay, we are here now, well, we're seeing that these things are like this. What's the way forward?
Okay.
Instead of complaining, what's the way forward? What does that mean? Can I get to be educated? What does that mean? Can I get to be grounded in this particular thing?
Yeah.
Now accept responsibility that it is what it is. Now let me look for a way to what? To move forward. That's why I decided to like, okay, let me try as much as possible. From the little I'm getting in school, let me go and learn something out there, add to what I have. Then I go, like I said, go into YouTube, sometimes watch videos that will help you. Like in our parents' time, they'll tell you that you didn't have access to the internet.
Okay. You
didn't have access to things like this. Like, we are lucky to have access to these things. So if you're not educated, please accept the blame. Because apart from the school, there are other ways you can get educated on the internet. Videos are made available. Audios are made available. You see how machine works. You see how things work and all that. Please, I know that our schools have limitations, but please, we should try and accept it the way it is and move forward.
Beautiful. All right, to call it a wrap in this edition, just a form of pouring our hearts to every student out there. You don't have any reason whatsoever to be less educated while you are in school. You have, just like she said, YouTube video is an opportunity. Go and learn beyond your course, beyond your curriculum. You have friends who you could leverage on what they know already. Now you have professionals who are by the roadside, who are informally, strategically placed in the community and all of that, where you can also go and tap some knowledge to be educated beyond your course and curriculum on campus. We have this belief. There is this ABC belief we have. ABC means academic beyond course and curriculum. It is possible. It is possible to have an academic, that means an education that is beyond course and curriculum on campus. So go out there, maximize every opportunity that you can. Stop blaming. If you blame your school, you will end as lame. So you don't have to blame. Just take responsibility. Grab every chance you can. Spend on the data. You have only limited years at most for medical students. 7 years in school. Law students, you just have limited. You are not staying there for eternity. So pay the price at all costs and get yourself educated while in school. And by that, you're going to be one student who is outstanding among others. People are saying it is no employment, and people who want to employ is saying that the youth are unemployable. Please, beyond school,
Yes.
there is education. So it's not as if we hate school but love education, but we must take advantage of education to prove that we can be the best of our best. Please, thank you for joining us today. Follow up all through. Drop your questions, your comments, your contribution, however, so we can have a good ride. One more time, thank you so much for stopping by, Juliet.
Thank you, sir.
I love your story. There are a few elite ladies around who are really practical inclined. So thank you so much for coming around. It's nice having you. God bless you, viewers. Have a great time. Please succeed, excel, and do be the best, very best of your version. God bless you and have a great day ahead. Thank you.